Behind the glitz of South Korean entertainment, a big storm is rocking the music industry. It's not about a new song, nor the debut of a new group, but something more surprising and intriguing to millions of fans around the world. Yes, it's about BTS's Taehyung, or better known by his stage name, V, and the unexpected impact of his every move that seems to be starting to have a big impact, even on the stock market. Recently, the public was shocked by the news of the Plunge in HYBE Corporation's shares, the giant agency that houses BTS and various other top artists. But what's more surprising is that several market analysts and media have begun to link the decline in the value of these shares to the handsome and charismatic idol, Taehyung. The question is Taehyung really the cause of this turmoil? Or are there other forces behind the scenes that are making HYBE's shares falter? Taehyung and his unexpected impact. Since his first appearance, V has been one of the most highlighted BTS members. Not only because of his amazing visuals and charming baritone voice, but also because of his unique and mysterious personality. He is an idol who is able to sell millions of albums with just his smile, increasing the brand value with just one post on social media. However, that power turns out to have another side. A side that can also shake the financial stability of a giant company. Some time ago, Taehyung was known to have carried out personal activities that suddenly went viral. Some mentioned his involvement in independent projects, rumors of a romantic relationship, and his absence from certain agendas. Although there has been no official confirmation from HYBE, the market seems to have reacted first. Investors are restless, fans are divided, and speculation is running wild in cyberspace. HYBE stocks. Dragged down by rumors? According to data from the Korean stock market, HYBE's stock value has shown a significant decline in a relatively short time. This decline occurred at the same time as the spread of speculative news about Taehyung. Economic analysts are starting to raise their eyebrows. Is it possible for an artist, even as popular as V, to influence stock prices? In fact, BTS is the main backbone of HYBE. Although the agency has developed various business units and expanded its portfolio by acquiring other labels, BTS remains the main magnet. And in BTS, V's name is often the main focus. So when there is something surprising, either positive or negative, involving him, the impact can spread to the stock exchange floor. Speculation versus reality. However, it should be emphasized that the stock market is a complex field, influenced by many factors: financial reports, business strategies, macroeconomic conditions, and investor psychology. Linking one individual as the main cause of the stock decline could be an oversimplification. However, this does not mean that the influence of a celebrity like Taehyung can be completely ignored. Some observers call this phenomenon the celebrity stock effect, where big public figures can increase or decrease the stock performance of the company they work for, especially in the entertainment industry. In HYBE's case, not only Taehyung, but also other BTS members are often sensitive indicators for investors. Surprising facts. Behind the stock decline. Share sales volume increases sharply. Within 24 hours after a certain rumor about V broke out, HYBE's stock sales volume soared. This indicates panic or quick action from investors. Analyst comments. Point to BTS. Several Korean economic analysts have stated that HYBE's dependence on BTS is still too great. This becomes a problem when the group members start to carry out individual activities that cannot be fully controlled by the agency. HYBE's minimal response. In a situation like this, the company would usually make a statement to calm the market. However, HYBE seemed slow to respond, which actually strengthened negative speculation. Influence of social media tweets, videos, and fan speculation on global platforms such as Twitter and TikTok have worsened the situation. Unverified issues can develop into collective beliefs that have a real impact. What can we learn? This phenomenon shows how closely the entertainment world and the financial world are today. A star is no longer just an entertainer, but also an economic asset. Taehyung, with all his charm, has become a market force, whether he realizes it or not. Although it cannot be said to be the sole cause of HYBE's stock decline, it is clear that his presence amidst wild rumors has had a significant impact. This is a reminder that fame can be a double-edged sword. And for a company as big as HYBE, it is important to start building a more stable business foundation and not just rely on the popularity of a handful of figures. Between fan love and market reality, fans may love V unconditionally. They will defend, support, and stay loyal no matter what. However, the stock market has no heart. It is driven by fear and hope. Two very volatile things, especially when fueled by viral news that is not necessarily true. So, is it true that HYBE's stock plunged because of Taehyung? The answer is not that simple. But one thing is for sure, Taehyung is not just an idol. He is a force that can shake the world, even to the heart of the stock market. How can HYBE recover from this shock? After the storm has hit, HYBE's next move will determine whether they can emerge from this crisis with their image and strength intact, or whether they will lose even more trust from the public and investors. In this context, several crucial strategies must be implemented immediately. 1. Transparency and proactive communication. HYBE can no longer choose to remain silent when rumors are circulating wildly. They must start being open, providing quick and convincing clarifications, not only to calm fans, but also to calm market anxiety. Any delay in responding could open up more room for speculation. 2. Diversify artist portfolio. Over-reliance on BTS, especially on the popularity of an individual like Taehyung, is clearly not a healthy long-term strategy. HYBE needs to encourage other artists, both soloists and new groups, to stand on equal footing and support the agency's collective reputation. 3. Stronger crisis management. A company as big as HYBE needs to have a professional crisis team that is able to monitor, analyze, and respond quickly to any issues that arise. The digital world moves in seconds, and a delay of just 1 hour could mean billions of won in losses. 4. Leveraging the power of digital and technology. As a company that has begun to involve technology such as NFTs and community platforms like Weverse, HYBE can use technology to strengthen public trust. For example, holding open Q&As, live streams with artists, or releasing more transparent activity reports. Taehyung, victim or driver of change? The equally important question is Taehyung to blame for this situation? The fair and clear answer is no. Taehyung is a public figure who lives in the spotlight. His every move is read, interpreted, and often exaggerated by the public. He is a symbol of Korean cultural power, not an actor who intentionally creates economic instability. But this is where modern idols are unique. They are not just singers, actors, or influencers. They are living economic commodities who can move markets, inspire thousands of brands, and even shake the stock market with just a single word or action. And perhaps without realizing it, Taehyung has opened the eyes of many about the importance of having a strong system behind popularity, about the need for agencies to balance art and business, and about how fame should be shouldered together, not placed on one shoulder. Conclusion: the world of K-pop and emotional capitalism. This incident marks a new era in the entertainment industry, an era where popularity influences not only album sales or concert tickets, but also stock prices and corporate reputations. This is a form of emotional capitalism, where public sentiment, love, disappointment, and rumors can become real economic drivers. HYBE must immediately realize that they are not only managing artists, but also the hopes of millions of people and financial stability that can be fragile at any time. And Taehyung? He remains a shining gem, but like all gems, he needs to be guarded and treated with care. So, when someone asks, is it true that HYBE's stock price dropped because of Taehyung? Perhaps the answer is, not because of him, but because the system was not ready to face his power.